Welcome back! This week we are prepping a delicious, creamy pasta that is made with a low-fat, low-carb sauce. What's the secret ingredient? Cauliflower! Cauliflower acts as a mock Alfredo sauce to make this dish nutrient-packed. So we'll start by bringing a large pot of water to a boil. While the water is heating up, go ahead and take your cauliflower and cut it into florets. And once the water comes to a boil, transfer the cauliflower to the pot and let it boil for 5 to 8 minutes or until a fork easily pierces the cauliflower. Cooking the cauliflower enough here is really important so that the sauce ends up creamy and doesn't end up grainy. Meanwhile, add 3 cloves of peeled garlic to a blender in addition to 1 cup of non-dairy milk. When the cauliflower is soft, I like to use a handheld strainer to easily remove the cauliflower and transfer it to the blender. That way, I already have a pot of boiling water, so then we can just add the spaghetti straight to that pot instead of waiting for another batch to boil. I'm using linguine here, but feel free to use whatever pasta you like and just follow the cooking instructions on the package. While the pasta cooks, we're going to add a teaspoon of Dijon mustard and a teaspoon of sea salt. Then we'll go ahead and turn the blender on and blend it until it's smooth and creamy. Depending on how big your head of cauliflower was, you may need to add some more milk. So I added in another half a cup here, but make the call based on how thick your sauce is. When the pasta's done, drain the noodles, heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and then add the cauliflower sauce to the pan. It's important that we saute the sauce here since we blended the cauliflower with raw garlic. If we don't cook the sauce for an additional amount, the sauce is going to be really spicy because raw garlic has an extremely intense taste. So let the sauce simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes and then transfer your drained pasta back into the dish. Throw in a few handfuls of spinach. Feel free to add a lot of spinach here because once spinach gets hot, it really wilts down to almost nothing. I'm going to toss in a few sun-dried tomatoes for a little bit of color, but that's, again, totally optional. So once you've stirred everything together, you're done. How easy was that? A delicious Alfredo sauce that's packed with nutrition instead of fat.